Hello everyone. Today, under the crown of Foster of English, I'm going to talk about the very commonly discussed topic, notice writing. Students find it easy to write a notice, but still there are few things to be kept in mind before writing it. Let us go through them once. A notice is a written or printed news announcement or information. A notice can be in the form of formal announcement of public importance. Notices are given generally in newspapers or magazines. Educational notices are displayed on notice boards in schools or colleges. A notice can also find a place in the columns of a newspaper as an advertisement. Notices are effective means of communication in the modern age. They are one of the effective ways to reach a large number of people in a very short time. As such, we must be very clear and brief in writing notice. Notices are like circulars. The only difference is that a circular reaches to us through a messenger, while we read a notice on the notice board or in the newspaper column. Introduction about notice. A notice is a written or printed announcement. It is written in order to inform a large number of people about something that has happened or is about to happen. It can be a warning in advance and may be used for giving information to a section of people or people at large. Notice writing can be about some upcoming events, meetings, competitions, lost and found notice, excursion or a historical trip or a picnic, change of name, address, uniform, timings, venue, or just a piece of information to be delivered to the targeted audience. Notice writing is factual and to the point. The language which is used in writing is very simple and formal. It should not be flowery, and it should be very brief, having no scope of irrelevant material. We can easily find notices displayed on school or college notice boards, newspapers or magazines, or on the public notice boards. Now I am going to talk about some of the points to keep in mind before writing the notice. It must contain complete information. The order of presentation should be very clear. State the purpose of notice very clearly. Content which we are going to give in should include all necessary informations. For example, for a meeting, the time, venue, date and agenda. Use impersonal language, that is third person, avoid I and you. Give the designation of the writer just below the signature. The date of writing notice is generally put at the top. Observe the word limit. If you exceed it, you will get a negative mark. Now let me discuss about the content. What should be the things to be included in notice writing? First is what? What is the notice about? The notice should be very clear about what is going to happen. It can be any sort of event or occasion that has already happened. This is the crux of a message and should be written very clearly, and there should be no ambiguity. The next is where. If the notice is about an event, then the location of such an event should be written. The venue or the location are very important details to be mentioned, so make sure to include this in the notice. The another important point to be keep in mind is when. This is the time and the date of the event or meeting. If possible, the duration of the event should also be mentioned to people so that they can schedule their time accordingly. The next point is who. Who means to whom we are writing the address. This will be the who the notice is addressed to. Who all are supposed to adhere to the notice should be very clearly mentioned to avoid any kind of confusions. The next and the last is whom, and the final details should be whom to contact or get in touch with. This mentions who is the appropriate person or the authority to contact in any kind of confusions. Students, as you can see, I have given the format of notice writing in this slide. The first line is of the name of the school or the institution. Along with it, you will mention the city. The second line, you will write the notice, and along with the notice on the same line, you have to mention the date of writing that notice, on which particular date you are going to mention it. The third line is the heading, on what topic you are going to write the notice, that you can write the quiz competition or the cooking competition or the basketball competition. It can be anything. Then leaving the fourth line, we will start writing a notice from the fifth line. And three things we have to mention. We should be very particular about mentioning those three things. One is the date, on which the competition or that event is going to be held. The second is the time, at what time they will start. And third is the place, the venue of that particular thing or the event. After writing the notice, we will leave one line, and then we will mention the three things, that is signature, name and designation, the whom to the people can contact in any kind of confusions. Students, I have given a solved example for you people to learn better. One question is given under, you are Nikhil, the sports captain of DAV Model School Jalandhar. Write a notice in 50 words for the school notice board informing the students about the inter-school basketball match to be played. First, as I have discussed, we will mention the name of the school, that is DAV Model School Jalandhar. We will write our own school's name. And the second line comprises of notice, and with the notice, along with the notice, we will write the date on which we are going to publish this notice on the notice board. The third line is the heading, where we can mention inter-school basketball match. And these three lines should be written in the capital letter. Then the content, from the fifth line we will start the content. This is to inform that the school is organizing an inter-school basketball match that will be played between the teams of our school and Police DAV Public School on our school playground on 25th December at 4 p.m. onwards. Don't miss the opportunity. For further information, please contact the undersigned, and then we will again leave one line, and then first we will give the signature, then the name of the person who is publishing, who is giving this notice, and then in bracket the designation, that is sports captain. Students, let me tell you about the marks distribution which we should keep in mind while writing the notice within those 50 words. The name of the institution, notice and heading along with the date is comprises of 1 marks. If anything is wrong within this, we will lose half of the marks. And the next is the content. If we mention those three things, date, time and place, in our content, that is of 2 marks. The content is of 2 marks, and if anything is missing from this, we will lose 1 marks from it. And the last is 1 marks for signature, Nikhil, the name of the person who is writing, and the sports captain, that is the designation. The 1 marks is for this, and all this all together makes 4 marks notice, 1 for upper, 2 for the content, and 1 for the things mentioned below. Hope students you are clear with the topic notice writing, and if you liked my video, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon for my further videos. Thank you so much. God bless you all.